guys, welcome to Soul's Note Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless tarot for whenever it is that you're tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing well, whether you're new or returning. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So can we have a message for the collective? These are general. Please only take what resonates with you. Leave the rest. Don't make it fit if it's not your reading. There are so many readings up on the channel if this doesn't resonate with you today. So hopefully you can find one in the archive. Can we have a message for the collective? Right, okay. Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. Right, okay. Right, okay. I'm going to take these ones because they also came face up. That's a lot of cards there. So, this one is significant. I don't know, it's kind of giving me the energy of yesterday's one, but we'll see. So, deep emotions, card number 15. Then we've got wings of light, becoming something new. It's giving me a pushing through energy. Hidden knowledge, akashic records, silent understanding. Sacred action, wow. Decisive focus. Then we've got power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This one didn't feel like it needed to be with these before I'd even seen all of these. So strange. Right, I'm not even going to bother dipping at the bottom of the deck because we've got so many cards out. This deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. Yesterday, the last reading, I don't know if they're going to fall like, you know, day after day, I'm not sure. But the last reading I did on the channel, it was giving me like an energy of someone holding on to you. Or vice versa, you not wanting to let go of a situation or something that had completely sort of, you know, passed its sell-by date. And if that is the case, because I was thinking this isn't the collective, this isn't the collective's energy, then you might not even know why you feel the way that you do in relation to this past person, whether it's past relationship partner, it's past, there's an influence relating to your past life or this other person. I don't know. I just feel that as the first card out says, you're becoming something new. So this kind of is irrelevant anyway. These unknown feelings relating to your past life influence. That is dying away, I feel. And you're pushing through. So, I mean, in yesterday's reading, it was like one of the parties in this dynamic was moving forward. They were transforming. The balance had been restored in that old karmic cycle, and it was allowing someone to push through onto a new timeline. So becoming something new with the wings of light. And then we've got this hidden knowledge, your akashic records. So, I mean, someone is moving onto a new timeline, but this timeline has always been there. And I feel there was something at this past life influence that was holding you away from it. So the minute that you cut off, we had the severing. I don't know if you can remember the reading or if you even watched it, but there was a truth or a clarity that was allowing you to cut yourself free from or cut the cords. And it feels like the momentum that you're able to like burst through this portal onto this new timeline, access your akashic records. It's like an elastic band being pulled back whilst you were on this last cycle, the past cycle, or this past life influence had something over you. The moment you recognize it and see a truth or a clarity or accept something painful, it cuts literally, it cuts the tie and it propels you forward. It propels you forward. And then we've got sacred action. I feel that someone's receiving a lot of spiritual downloads. You've got this woman with, I don't know what kind of cat that is. It looks like a lynx headdress. And then we've got the moon, intuition, feminine energy. Then we've got this cheetah or leopard, I don't know what it is, again on her headdress. And we've got the sun. So this is giving me the balancing of your feminine and masculine energies. You're receiving something intuitively, this hidden knowledge, and then your masculine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, but it's going to be your masculine energy that is allowing you or supporting you in taking action. Now the moon is Pisces energy or Cancer energy, depending on, you know, how you look at it. Cancer energy is 4th house energy, which is all about your roots, family, lineage, the matriarch. And Pisces is 12th house energy, which is all about endings, healing, closure. So there may be the cycle that you're closing out or pushing through so that you can become something new. This past life thing that seems to like have had some sort of hold on you, it's coming to an end, or you're having this silent understanding. It's like something just clicks and there's an awareness. And once you're aware of something, it has no power over you anymore. And that's when you can push through and take this sacred action. But it's your masculine energy that is going to support that action taken. Support the energy, the drive, the assertiveness if that's what's needed. Masculine energy or Mars energy, that Aries Emperor energy, it's the god of war. This is someone that's going to fight for their freedom if needs be. Then we've got power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. Exactly. And it's through standing in your masculine energy. Whether a man or a woman, it's your masculine energy that's going to see you. You'll see your life propel forward. But it's in union with your inner feminine as well. We can't have one without the other. Well, we can. We can have one without the other, but it's when the two of them, it's chariot energy, when the two of them are working in harmony and working in unison, that is when you're moving, I would say you're moving proper. Do you know what I mean? It's not just your ego. It's not just that sense of masculine energy that's pushing, because it's like you're pushing, but you know on an intuitive level where you're pushing to. Wow. Right, okay. Show me this wings of light. No, there's too many there. Becoming something new. I don't even feel we need any cards. That was it. Literally. Right, I'm just going to start pulling random cards. I don't want 20 cards for each position. So, wings of light. Is that the 9 of Pentacles? Becoming something new. Independent, maybe. Financially secure. Maybe the new thing that you're becoming. You've got this protection. Whenever I see feathers, it always gives me like our ancestors. So it's like, I don't know, but I feel spiritually your finances are protected here. But this is like stability, seeing the fruits of your, you know, your own hard work coming to pass. So I don't know if, let me just get these cards out. Right, oh, look at this. Hidden knowledge, Akashic records, 7 of Cups. That's that sort of cloudy energy that's not sometimes very clear, but you're able to see through the illusion here. Right, sacred action, Father of Cups. Right, and let's get one on reclaiming your power. Oh, the World, closing out them old ass cycles. 3 of Cups, bottom of the deck. Yeah, so this becoming something new. It very well could be, like I say, financially secure, a new job, a business owner, being promoted. Something about either saving your money, holding on to your money, or finances being protected, or this new path that you're sort of bursting through. 9 is also an energy of the Hermit, which is a very isolated energy. So I feel that there's only one person on this card. This is for you. This becoming something new. It's doing something independently, doing something alone. Then we've got this hidden knowledge, Akashic records, silent understanding. So yeah, if there's been any illusions cast around your options, or if you weren't sure what was in your Akashic records, and we speak about your Akashic records, it's almost like the outline, the plan, your destiny, like a prophecy almost, like written in the stars, so to speak. But we, to some conscious degree, input into that as well. So with this silent understanding, it's like even if things are clouded, it's like you almost, you know what's in there with this intuition. Like I said, the moon energy. You know what's in there, even that if that's been, let's say, covered up. We had that masquerade card in the last reading. I don't know why that's coming back to me. Having trust and faith in things that you can't see. So even if you don't fully know what's in these akashic records, it's having that silent understanding. It's like moving by faith and not necessarily by sight. That's what your intuition is there for. It's to guide you. It's for you to guide yourself towards where you're being called intuitively, spiritually, but you've got to take the action. And that's exactly what we were saying before with the sun energy and this masculine energy. The sun is also your life force energy, connected to like your solar plexus. And then I love the fact that the Father of Cups is here, because that's what I mean. It's like, this is taking action from a really emotionally balanced, emotionally stable place. That's what I mean. You're not pushing, you're not, you're being guided, and your emotions are stable. Your emotions are stable. So what you're taking action towards is going to be more stability. If you're irrational and you're taking action, then it's like you kind of know what the outcome of those irrational actions are going to be. More irrationality. But this is taking, like I say, action from a really solid or stable, emotionally confident place. This is someone that's emotionally strong. And it's your moral compass. That's what I mean. Your moral compass is what is guiding your actions here. Or it's what is, setting your focus. So when your focus isn't all over the place, someone's very much, both of these are staring down, like right at me, head on, facing the camera. Now I'm holding them up. But it's like being focused on the goal. But it's coming from a really emotionally stable place. Very kind, very patient, very deep. So, I mean, this is like the ultimate masculine energy that's also balanced with the inner feminine as well. This Father of Cups. Then we've got power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. And it's to close out these old cycles. Reclaiming your power is to learn the lesson that the previous cycles kind of forced you to learn. What is this? She's like got antlers. I see snakes all over her. I don't know, is that a dog down there? I'm seeing all sorts in this. I don't know if there was something about being loyal to snakes. Like I say, I'm seeing a dog, I'm seeing snakes in there. So reclaiming your power where you were loyal to people that didn't deserve your loyalty. Taking your power back from them. Or any challenging, difficult situations, but there was fundamentally a lesson that was required to be learnt here. But this is ending a cycle. Taking your power back. No longer letting, that's what I mean, these feelings that you don't really know where they're coming from. These past life influences, and if you don't believe in past lives, then this is just speaking about your past. Influences of your past keep you emotionally stuck in cycles that don't mean you any good. It could be community, it could be family. Look at that, wow. You've got death, oh shit, and Ten of Swords. Yeah, just looking at the Three of Cups, I'm saying I'm seeing all these three birds sat on a branch and they're nattering away. So it could be family, it could be a friend group, it could be a community that you're ending these cycles with. And then the Death card was underneath that. And then we've got one bird, it's got no feathers. So from these three birds, there's something that you're no longer a part of, or there's something that has died. It's giving me the same energy in the last reading where someone was trying to resurrect or keep something of the past alive, but it was the essence of it had died. She was in a grave, like a shallow grave next to, a decayed body. I don't know, I don't like this energy at all. But yeah, the Death card speaks of transformation. It speaks of ending a cycle. It speaks of completely closing the door, putting a permanent end to, let's say, a friendship group, some kind of cycle. Emotional cycle that you were in now. I feel as though you've outgrown, because you're coming out as the Father of Cups underneath the masculine energy. Then we got the Ten of Swords. So there was an ultimate betrayal. That's what I'm saying within this. You were loyal to snakes. You were loyal to snakes here. in an old past life, past cycle that's played out in this lifetime. But you're pushing through onto a new timeline. And this is coming to a complete end. Wow. Right. I just want to see the Seven of Cups. Show me the Seven of Cups. Wow. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Yow. Four of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying. And Queen of Wands. Right. And Queen of Pentacles. No, this is a joke. I wanted to clarify the Seven of Cups because like I say that can be illusion. And then because we've got hidden knowledge, I'm like, well, what is the collective not being seen, or not being seen, not able to see as far as their akashic records go? Like, who has put this illusion, confusion, lies, deception, or cast a shadow over the collective's options in relation to, you know, their akashic records and what's in there? It could be family. Ten of Cups in the reverse, or if not family, someone you've created a family with. But again, it's a 10 and it's coming out in the reverse, so this is over. You may have ended, as I was saying, some sort of community group, social group, family situation, put an end or a close to that. I don't know if these people were tampering in your energy, trying to access and see what was in your akashic records, but it's hidden. So, I mean, only you have access to that. I don't know if you were the one that cast an illusion around your own akashic records to throw people off the scent, because then we've got the Four of Pentacles, and that's like you holding on. That's what I was saying, protecting your money, protecting your assets, creating, you know, financial stability for yourself. It seems like smoke and mirrors. So you either hid what was in your akashic records from those outside of you because you knew that you were dealing with snakes that had betrayed you in the worst possible way multiple times. They may have tried to blind you. But like I said, the High Priestess energy, she walks by faith and not by sight. So if someone's going to stab you, literally there's a sword going through the eye sockets of this ball thing, you weren't able to see because of like the amount of stab wounds that you literally had. The only other 10 we've got in here is family and these snakes. So yeah, I feel as though someone tried to blind you so that you couldn't actually see what was in your akashic records, but not realizing that you weren't using your physical eyes. It was very intuitive. It was very feeling based, and your feelings are solid. So you were guided towards becoming something new without even seeing what was in your akashic records. You've got Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles here, the Queen of Rods, Queen of Pentacles. So this is you being masterful over your own energy. And this is exactly what we've just talked about with the Queen of Wands. Oops. She is literally master of her own energy. Outgoing, needs her freedom, warm, friendly, kind, enthusiastic, very dominant in her energy. Very dominant in her energy. And this is that sunflower heading towards the sun. So I mean dominant, so very balanced in masculine and feminine energy is the Queen of Wands. Got the Queen of Pentacles, this financial stability that you're creating. It's beautiful. Right, okay. Okie dokie. Let's pull some of these. Any more messages? Any more messages for the collective relating to this reading? Any more messages? Did that turn over? Nope. Oops. I'm throwing them everywhere. Any more messages? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's stop there. I think we have plenty. This was the first one I saw. Truth and expression. That's what I mean. Some sort of clarity has to come in. You may have spoken a truth, expressed yourself clearly, that you were moving towards something new, you were becoming something new, you were getting your wings, you were following the light here. And on my lap we have self-worth and expectations. Yeah, somebody is wanting more. Someone's self-worth has increased. Someone's level of expectation has increased. You know what? It's almost feeling like the cost, like what it costs to be around you has gone up. You're not accepting what you were accepting before. Right, what are these? Separation and longing. This was the energy that I was picking up in that this past life stuff. Unknown feelings. I don't know, so if you had some sort of longing for something or someone of the past that you were in separation with, that's what I mean. I just feel there was some MK Ultra mind control shit going on. Because yeah, look at that. Separation and longing. And then after that, we've got deception and temptation. It's that devil energy. I don't like that. Then the present, well, the next card we've got present, abundant and gratitude. And is that not this? As you're pushing through, wanting something new, moving towards something new, becoming something new, you're able to focus in the here and now, in the present, not on the past. You know that your future is going to be fine as long as you reclaim your power from the old cycle and close things out. So you don't need to worry about the future. Your here and now is where your energy and your focus, decisive focus, needs to be. And I said that this Father of Cups was focusing from a place of love, acceptance, appreciation, kind-heartedness. And this is that gratitude. It's beautiful. Right, bottom of the deck. Oh, there's one on the floor. Let me get that first. Oh, two on the floor. Lack and doubts. Then we've got the Sun, strength and empowerment. Yeah, we've got the Sun energy here. Sun, strength and empowerment. And you're reclaiming your power. So you're empowering yourself. It's the masculine energy within you that is going to empower you. Regardless of whether you're a man or a woman, we all carry both energies. Lack and doubts. This came out in the reversed. So I don't know if you're overcoming any fears associated with pushing through, becoming something more. See, these doubts and fears may have come from this past life or past cycle. You may not have known why you had these feelings associated with your self-worth or what you could achieve, your expectation. But that is all changing. Right, okay. Bottom of the deck. Rejection, loss, fragmented. Detachment and cold. Yeah, guilt. I just feel that someone feels bad. That you've either that you either have to reject someone or that you have rejected someone, and it's the person you've rejected that feels bad because someone's detached here. Maybe coming off to the other person as quite cold, heartless. Well, it is what it is. I was going to say it's never nice when the rabbit's got the gun, and that's the kind of energy it feels like. You've had to reclaim your power from something. And when you were giving your power away, those people, you know, you're probably very open and very warm-hearted in that last cycle. So you can't, now things have changed, shit just changes. It's just what it is. It is what it is. All right, I'm going to read this one. Seems that's the one I was just talking about, reclaiming your power, and let's wrap this up. Right, it says, this card brings you a warning that there are situations, people, or patterns in your life threatening to take over. The snake can be venomous, tempting. We've got temptation down here. The snake can be venomous, tempting, or even strangling. This card is an important reminder to be honest with yourself and investigate your relationships and your daily activities to determine what may be harmful or dishonoring to you, or even consuming you. And yeah, and this is something or someone, like I say, you've been loyal to. If someone is bringing toxic energy into your life, it may be necessary to let that person go, or at least reduce your exposure dramatically. If the situation seems to be suffocating you or sapping your sense of freedom, and the world is freedom, so you've got to close this cycle out, and enthusiasm, it's time to rethink your motivation for remaining engaged. And if you're feeling a building resentment for a job or personal task, this card is telling you to learn how to bring more conscious joy to the experience. And this is that gratitude and being present. Or exit it altogether. Also be mindful of your own personal patterns. Consider the causes of your making and the results that they're creating. You don't want to become the snake that eats its own tail, consuming your own life force and sabotaging your own desire to move forward. And that's the first card we start with, this pushing forward, becoming something new. So this isn't the time to have doubts or let an energy of doubt or lack sabotage, because you're on the brink of becoming a new version of yourself. So don't sabotage yourself, and certainly don't allow anybody else to sabotage you. Yet always remember the indomitable strength of your inner spirit and true life force, represented here by the swans, who in spite of their gentle beauty are very powerful creatures capable of striking anything that attacks. You have that power as well. And this card is telling you to strike out at your own self-sabotaging patterns and to break free from any other limiting influences holding you down. Become conscious and courageous. This is the masculine energy that we were talking about. The god of war. Say, cussing a motherfucker out if needs be. Standing up for yourself, asserting yourself, upholding your boundaries. Yes, become conscious and courageous in your ongoing choices. You have the power now. Affirmation is, I release toxic people and patterns from my life. I empower myself in my choices and my relationships. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you managed to get something from the reading, guys. And I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.